Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Josh Allen has dropped a bombshell that has sent shockwaves across the NFL landscape, leaving fans and analysts scrambling to make sense of what he just revealed. In a candid and unusually unfiltered interview, Allen explained why he ultimately decided against joining the San Francisco 49ers, a team many expected him to consider seriously. According to Allen, the decision wasn't about money or the allure of the West Coast, but boiled down to leadership and organizational culture. He pointed to a lack of clear direction from the front office and uncertainty in the locker room, suggesting that a team without strong leadership, both on and off the field, is a place where even the most talented quarterback might struggle to thrive. Allen's comments hint at deeper issues within the 49ers organization, potentially exposing fractures that have been quietly growing behind closed doors. The quarterback, known for his poise and ability to read defenses with precision, made it clear that he wanted an environment where accountability, vision, and strategic planning were not just buzzwords but fundamental to the team's identity. Beyond just critiquing the leadership of the 49ers, Allen delved into his own priorities, emphasizing the importance of surrounding himself with players and coaches who share a commitment to excellence. He described scenarios where he felt a lack of cohesion could have undermined the team's potential success, painting a picture of a locker room in need of both guidance and confidence. According to him, talent alone cannot carry a team through adversity, and without a strong organizational backbone, even championship aspirations are at risk of collapsing under pressure. Fans watching this revelation unfold might find themselves reconsidering what they thought they knew about team dynamics in the league. The quarterback's comments also sparked speculation about which teams could realistically offer the kind of stability and leadership he clearly values, opening doors to rumors about potential destinations that align with his vision for a winning culture. It's a rare glimpse into the mind of a top-tier athlete who is willing to speak openly about organizational shortcomings that are usually kept behind a veil of public relations statements. In the interview, Allen didn't hold back when discussing the impact of weak leadership on player performance and morale. He hinted at instances where indecision from the front office and a lack of authoritative guidance on the coaching staff could create a toxic environment for growth. The quarterback's willingness to publicly address these issues is unusual in professional sports, where players often toe the line to avoid controversy. His candid remarks suggest a deeper frustration with the systemic problems he perceives in the 49ers organization, signaling that the decision to avoid joining them was as much about self-preservation as strategic career planning. Analysts are already dissecting these statements, debating whether they reflect isolated incidents or a more pervasive problem within the franchise. The commentary also raises broader questions about how teams balance talent acquisition with leadership quality, highlighting that even the most exciting roster moves can fall flat if the infrastructure around the players is unstable or ineffective. Allen's reputation as a quarterback who elevates teams through his decision-making and athleticism makes his critique particularly potent and worth serious consideration in league circles. The ripple effects of Allen's revelations extend beyond the 49ers themselves. Other teams, especially those with perceived stability and strong leadership, are suddenly in the spotlight as potential beneficiaries of his scrutiny. Speculation is running rampant among fans and insiders alike, with rumors suggesting that franchises boasting a track record of decisive management and cohesive locker room culture could be next in line for a quarterback of his caliber. Allen's comments inadvertently created a hierarchy of desirability based not only on salary and scheme, but on organizational philosophy, emphasizing that the intangible factors of leadership and culture can outweigh even the most attractive financial or geographic incentives. This insight has added a new layer of analysis for commentators and fans, forcing them to consider how off-field dynamics directly impact on-field results. The narrative around Allen's decision is shaping up to be one of the most talked-about storylines in professional football, blending personal career strategy with candid criticism of an established franchise, and it's fueling a conversation that shows no signs of slowing down. Speculation about Allen's next move is now reaching a fever pitch. With the 49ers effectively out of contention in his mind, the question becomes which franchise offers both opportunity and stability. Industry insiders are already whispering about several teams that could meet his criteria, citing recent front office hires, coaching philosophies, and locker room chemistry. Every rumor, every speculative analysis is now filtered through the lens of Allen's insistence on leadership and organizational strength, making it a litmus test for which teams are truly prepared to compete at the highest level. Fans are poring over every detail, from coaching changes to player dynamics, in hopes of deciphering clues about where he might land. Allen's decision-making process, as he revealed it, underscores a modern athlete's ability to weigh personal goals against organizational culture, and it has ignited debates across social media, sports networks, and fan forums alike. The intersection of talent, opportunity, and leadership has never been more vivid, and Allen has positioned himself at the center of this ongoing drama. Finally, the implications of Allen's statements extend beyond just one team or player. They serve as a stark reminder to franchises that even the most coveted athletes are evaluating not just contracts but cultures. The quarterback's refusal to join a team perceived as lacking leadership might set a precedent for other elite players, subtly signaling that organizational integrity can be as important as any paycheck or marquee city. For the 49ers, it is a public relations challenge and a strategic moment to reflect on how leadership perception impacts recruitment. Meanwhile, other franchises are quietly recalibrating, potentially seeing Allen's statements as a blueprint for attracting top-tier talent. The narrative, fueled by Allen's honesty and insight, is evolving in real time, creating a blend of suspense, intrigue, and speculation that is perfectly suited for the viral sports content landscape. As analysts and fans dissect every word, one thing becomes clear. Leadership, culture, and player agency have become central to modern football discourse, and Josh Allen has just rewritten the conversation. The reaction from the league and media to Josh Allen's remarks has been nothing short of explosive. Pundits and commentators are dissecting every nuance of his statement, debating the validity of his concerns about leadership and organizational weakness. Some argue that his criticism is warranted, pointing to the 49ers' recent history of front office turbulence and coaching turnover, while others question whether Allen is overemphasizing perceived issues to justify his own career strategy. Regardless, the interview has sparked a wave of speculation, with fans eagerly constructing narratives about where he could go next. Every team now faces the subtle pressure of proving it can offer both a winning environment and a strong leadership structure. Analysts are framing Allen's perspective as a lens through which to evaluate franchise health, suggesting that future player movements may increasingly prioritize culture and leadership alongside traditional metrics like salary cap space or offensive schemes. The quarterback's candidness has effectively reshaped the conversation around team evaluation, pushing intangible qualities like leadership and locker room cohesion to the forefront of public and professional scrutiny. The discourse surrounding Allen's decision also highlights the growing influence of player voices in shaping perceptions of teams. Where once decisions were judged almost exclusively on performance and financial incentives, now the culture and leadership of a franchise are taking center stage. Allen's statement underscores the importance of a quarterback not just as a player, but as a figure who evaluates and interacts with the entire ecosystem of a team. It emphasizes that a quarterback's trust in management, alignment with coaching philosophy, and confidence in locker room leadership are pivotal in decision-making. The interview has led to speculation that other elite players could follow suit, seeking environments that match their professional ethos rather than blindly chasing lucrative contracts. This evolving paradigm elevates the role of leadership in professional sports to a level that could redefine recruitment strategies, free agency negotiations, and even internal evaluations of team performance. The implications are enormous, suggesting a subtle but meaningful shift in how franchises operate and present themselves to potential superstars. Amid this whirlwind of speculation, insiders are closely monitoring the market for clues about which teams can satisfy Allen's stringent requirements. Rumors are circulating about franchises with reputations for decisiveness, strong locker room dynamics, and cohesive coaching staffs, which could suddenly become top destinations for elite quarterbacks. Analysts are pointing out that Allen's focus on leadership is not arbitrary. It reflects his understanding that even the most talented quarterback cannot single-handedly carry a fractured team to a championship. By publicly emphasizing these concerns, Allen has provided a unique window into his evaluation process, revealing the criteria he prioritizes and challenging other teams to meet that bar if they hope to attract players of his caliber. Fans are poring over every development, from front office hires to player movements, trying to anticipate his next move and decipher the implications for competitive balance across the league. The drama is real, and every rumor now carries the weight of Allen's stated expectations. Beyond speculation, Allen's comments have already influenced narratives around player empowerment and franchise accountability. Coaches and executives are acutely aware that even a single statement from a star player can shape public perception and fan sentiment. The 49ers, once considered a top-tier destination, now face scrutiny not only for their roster, but for the leadership image they project. Conversely, teams with stable management and respected coaching hierarchies have suddenly gained visibility as attractive alternatives, further reinforcing the idea that organizational culture is a crucial factor in player acquisition. Media outlets and social platforms are amplifying every subtle hint, creating a feedback loop where speculation drives discussion and discussion fuels more speculation. The conversation has moved far beyond the field, with Allen's remarks acting as a catalyst for broader reflection on how leadership and culture intersect with player career choices in modern professional sports. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Amid all the conjecture, some insiders hint that Allen may already have a short list of preferred destinations, evaluating teams not just for their potential to win, but for alignment with his principles of leadership and organizational stability. This has fueled rumors about possible trade scenarios, free agency moves, and strategic acquisitions by teams eager to prove that they can offer the environment Allen seeks. Every report, no matter how small, is scrutinized for clues, leading to a frenzy of analysis across sports networks, podcasts, and social media. The quarterback's willingness to articulate his standards publicly has introduced an entirely new variable into the NFL's rumor mill, emphasizing that personal values and organizational trust may now weigh as heavily as any statistic or cap number in a player's decision-making process. The result is a narrative that blends suspense, speculation, and strategy in a way that keeps fans glued to every update. While the exact outcome remains uncertain, one thing is clear. Josh Allen has shifted the conversation around quarterback mobility and franchise evaluation. His insistence on leadership, culture, and organizational clarity has illuminated factors that were often discussed privately but rarely made public. Teams now face the challenge of presenting themselves as not only competitive on the field, but also strong in their internal structures. Analysts and fans alike are captivated by this evolving drama, speculating on the domino effect Allen's comments could have on other high-profile players and the league as a whole. The quarterback has managed to combine career strategy with candid critique, creating a story that is as much about leadership and culture as it is about football. In doing so, he has positioned himself at the center of a debate that is redefining how teams, players, and fans think about success in professional sports. In conclusion, the ripple effects of Allen's statements are likely to resonate far beyond any single franchise or season. They have underscored the growing importance of organizational leadership, culture, and trust in shaping player decisions, providing a window into the priorities of one of the league's elite quarterbacks. As speculation about his next move continues to dominate headlines, analysts and fans alike are being forced to reconsider how talent, opportunity, and environment intersect in the modern NFL. The narrative is evolving in real time, blending rumor, strategy, and insight into a compelling saga that highlights both the challenges and opportunities that come with elite athletic talent. Josh Allen has not only voiced his perspective, but has created a blueprint for evaluating franchises, one that emphasizes leadership, cohesion, and culture over mere accolades or market appeal. The story is far from over, and every new report adds layers to what could become one of the most talked about quarterback decisions in recent history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.